Hello there, Jonathan Kidd of the Chelsea FanBite. My 2-minute FanBite for tonight's cup game versus the Seagulls of Brighton. Now, I was one of several thousand who made my way to the Amex this evening to watch our team lose in the fourth round of the FA Cup to a Brighton side who we stuffed 4-2 at home in the league and who were beaten 7-0 by Forest last week. Now, I like the FA Cup. We've got a tradition of doing well in it, but there was no hope of that happening tonight as we just weren't up for it. As a crowing Brighton fan said outside the stadium, it's a long way back to Chelsea when you're shit. And we were utter shit. Worse than shit. Clueless, under-energised, slow, tedious, trying the same feeble tactic that never worked. Other than the early Palmer goal volleying a clearance back into the goalmouth and the goalkeeper ridiculously knocking into his net, we were toothless and they hardly had a shot on goal. Neither winger ever skinned the fullback. I don't get the tactic. We bizarrely seem to pass the ball about avoiding the opposition's press rather than making chances for ourselves. Consequently, the ball frequently goes back to the goalie, then tortoise-like moved out, destroying any momentum. It's more slow, dangerously cutesy passes are patted about the back. Surely, if the opposition are pressing, you can play the ball long to the two wingers over the top like Liverpool do. Stretch the defenders. This never happened. This happened when we beat them 4-2. It didn't help that neither Sancho nor Neto turned up. And guess who was in goal? Dodgy Sanchez. Isn't this taking the piss? He's dropped for being shite and then reinserted one game later. So is he shite or isn't he? Certainly not once did he kick long for a forward to latch onto it. Mind you, it didn't help this particular forward today was Nkunku, which must surely have been a performance of similar incompetence and knob-like behaviour as the bag of cement Lukaku, if you remember, touched the ball only 7 times versus Palace, made no fucking effort at all. Nkunku today was not quite a carbon copy, but certainly similarly dick-like. Looks as if he can't be asked. When the Bell and Maresca mentioned that both Jackson and Gooey were injured, he also added with his little smug grin that he had solutions. Well, Nkunku isn't the fucking solution. If the solution is him doing an impersonation of a slow-motion tree trunk, well, I'd rather have a different coach, which in fact is what I want. I've lost all confidence in Maresca, who has even managed to make the extra special Cole Palmer look average in this side of misfits. The football was so slow and devoid of ideas and uncreative, above all, lacking in any passion whatsoever. I blame the manager who's out of his depth. I also blame the sporting directors for appointing him. He's a one-trick pony and the trick doesn't work. He's bringing us down to a very low level indeed. Hashtag Maresca out. I'll be back in the Fancast Monday night at 8 with Chidge and guests to discuss his feeble loss. The Fancast is on YouTube, Facebook and Mixler and Acast. I'm Jonathan Kidd, CFC on TikTok. Come on, Ukraine. I'll thank you.